Hi tuber people, welcome back to my channel. I am your girl Celeter, aka Joe, and today we're here with another video. In this video I am going to show you how to do your foundation, and this is a beginner's tutorial. Very flawless look. So if you want to see how I get this look, stay tuned and let's jump into that video. First thing that you want to do as a beginner, you want to cleanse your face, and you will purchase a cleanser for your face based on your skin type. If it is oily, dry, combination, or normal. For me, I don't even know what to say about my skin type. At one point, I was wondering if I have a combination skin type, but I don't think I do, because I am not one who get oily in some place and then dry in some place. I think I'm between normal and, you know, a combination, like somewhere in between there. I don't know what to make of it, because for me, I don't really have like completely flawless skin, no. So that's why I said that, but I don't have oily nor dry, you know, type of skin tone. So that's the first thing that you want to do though, is cleanse your skin. And this will depend on your skin type. I normally use a normal drugstore type, which is a sensitive cleanser. And after you cleanse your face, you want to make sure your hands are really clean, because sometimes you might need to use your hand, you know, to help with your product, like applying your product. You can even use your hand to apply your foundation. Yes, girl, you can do that. I've seen it from some of the top people in the beauty industry. So you can do that, but the first thing, like I said, is to have your face cleansed. After you cleanse your face, your next step as a beginner to do, after everything, you can do anything you want to do, but I'm just going to tell you how to do it the correct way, is to cleanse, is to tone your skin. And why do you want to tone your face after all that cleansing? You want to return your skin tone to that normal pH balance, and you also want to use a toner to close up your pores, and it helps to reduce, you know, those lines in your face and let it become really lighter. And as such, the toner, because I already cleansed, the toner that I am going to use rather is the witch hazel aloe vera one, and this is from Enquires, if that's how it's pronounced, but this is what it looks like. I hope you can see it. Yes, so I am going to be using this. That's my first step here to cleanse my face. So you can get a cotton pad, or you can get a swab or a cotton ball and use it to apply it, or even tissue if you don't have, whatever. I'm keeping it real. Use what you have, but just make sure it doesn't leave any fur on your face. So this is what I would do next. I'll just use it and just wipe my areas, especially in these places where, you know, you get oily or dry faster, like your nose, around your lip. But you're gonna tone rather your entire face, right? So I do this, and a little, I think I have too much on this, but a little is good enough, right? And for us in the beauty industry, a little product goes a very far way. So you want to cleanse your skin, and after you cleanse the skin, you want to let it air dry for a little, and before you go ahead to add the next thing. Like I said, I think I put a little bit too much, so I use another cotton pad to just pat down my face a little, or to wipe it down. So yeah, so that's the second thing that you will do before you apply a foundation. And today, that's what we're doing. We are learning how to apply our foundation in a very basic, simple way, and that creates a very flawless, simple look. So after you cleanse your face, you tone your face, the next thing that you want to do is to moisturize your face. And again, your moisturizer will depend on the type of skin tone that you have. I always use a hydrating moisturizer, and this one that I always use, I've never used another, is the St. Ives one. And the one that I'm using is the avocado one. I've used another one before in the past. I don't remember the name now. Hope you can see it. Right, and that one that I used, it was way bigger than this little bottle right here. It was really bigger than this. But like I said, the little product go far away. So what you want to do, hence your hands needs to be clean. You're gonna tap a little of this moisturizer in these areas that you need it the most. So if you don't need it, if you know you are so oily, don't put your moisturizer unless it's an oil-free one in these zones, right? So yeah, then you just take your hand and you just rub it into your skin like this, and you're moisturizing your face so that when you put on the product, your skin doesn't become, you know, dry and cracky or whatever. So you want to make sure your face really hydrate, and it also protecting your skin from damage and so forth. So yeah, so it's essential to moisturize your face. Some people, they only tone their skin or their face when they are removing the makeup. But like I said, I tone mine because I know the benefits of it before and after makeup. So before I apply it, I tone, and after I take it off, I tone. So after you apply your moisturizer and all these things, you just want your face to air dry a little bit before you apply your product, because especially if you're using liquid foundation, you don't want it to start run or anything, or you know, look smudgy like. So you let it air dry a little, or you can do these little things that girls like to do. Personally, I don't really do these little fan hand thing, or you can even take out your, if you have a fan brush like this one, you can even take it out just to quickly get it done if you're in a rush or anything of that sort. Personally, I don't do those stuff. I'm so simple. I'm a simple girl. Like I said, I'm on the natural side of life. So you just wait a little, know that it is completely, you know, cool, and it feels dry to you. And not dryness as in like it like a crack or anything. I mean the product that you just add, your skin soak it up. What you can do if you have like acne or any other thing happening to your face where your face is spotty, you need to cover, you know, those areas. This is a time where you go ahead with your concealer. I am using LA Girl Pro Concealer, this type, yeah, and the shade for this one is Toast. I don't normally conceal anything on my face because I really don't need to do that, and I have this little spot right here. I don't even hide it. Yeah, it doesn't matter to me. But if you were someone who really want that seamless look in that sense, you can go ahead and just use your concealer just like this. Or if you know you're going to share your concealer, then you don't want to put it on your skin, you need to get disposables and use that to apply. So you can get a disposable brush or use one of your brush because you will wash it in the end. And you just go ahead and tap it like this to just, you know, get rid of it. So it conceal it, meaning hide it. Yeah, and you can do it on your face and wherever you want to, wherever those little spots are, to just cover it up, to get rid of it, right? Before you put on your foundation. You can even use your finger. I'm using my little pinky finger, and you just tap it out like this, just to make sure there's no bundle and it's smooth, right? You can do that. So the next step that you want to do, I do this either before I put on my primer or right after my primer, but like I said, it's not something I practice, because the important thing though for most is to prime your face, then you do that. case you will have to prime around that area now or so forth. But does it even matter? You just want to hide it. So now you go ahead with your primer, and so you cleanse, then you tone, then you moisturize, and then you add a primer. The primer is going to cover your face, give it that layer to protect it from the product that you're going to put on your face, and also to allow the foundation to glide on smoothly, right? So it even out your tone like that. So when you apply your foundation, you get that seamless look, you get that professional look, you know, you just get that nice look, simple and nice look. So the primer that I am currently going to use is the e.l.f. Face primer, and it says it fills in fine lines and neutralize redness. From I started makeup, I've been using the e.l.f. primer, but the one that I used to use was the original. This one, the shade is, can't even see it good, but yeah, it just say neutralizing cream, but I noticed it's of a green nature. The other one was really clear, but nonetheless it does the same job. So this is the one that I am using. I hope you can see it. Yeah, I'm trying to give you a close-up shot. Right, so that's what I'm using. I was also using the LA Girl Pro Prep High Definition Smooth Face Primer, which was this little thing right here. I used to use it. I still use it, so let me not say used to use it, but I think I went back to my original that I use. So what you want to do, like I always said, a little product goes a far way, so you don't need a whole lot of product. So you're going to use your finger, and that's why it needs to be clean, because you don't want to bring germs to your face. And you just tap a little onto your finger like this, just like this, yeah. And then you would put it into your area like this, like this, like this. And as I said, it's best to put, like, conceal the spots after you apply your face primer, right? Because right now I am doing this. I want on that side, I won't able to rub because I already did that. But because I don't normally do it, I think that's why. And then you just do it in these areas, especially where you know you will sweat the most. You want to make sure you add that primer there, because it's gonna help with that. I like to put it all over my face. In this case, I'm putting it over my eye because I don't have a pull down concealer or any kind of eye primer on my eye. But if you already did your face for me, I normally did my brow like I've done already in this tutorial. I normally do my face my brow before my face. Some people do their face, then they go back and do their brow. I like to do my brow first. I don't know why. Maybe because that was how I was taught in school. So I like to do my brow first. So if I complete my brow and I bring down my concealer over the lid of my eye, then I wouldn't put a primer there because the concealer would act as a primer. Or if I have, which I normally do, the one I have now kind of dried up, I normally have a eye primer, sorry. And I also have a hydrating cream for my eye, so it's even like a moisturizer. I could use this hydrating cream on my eye instead of using the regular moisturizer. So you have eye products, so to speak, let me just say that you can use. But in this case, I didn't bring down any of my brow concealer onto my face. Neither am I using a eye primer, so the same primer I use on my face, I put it on my eye. So know that you apply your primer and the face feel really smooth and nice. Trust me, it does. When you're feeling it with your finger, it really feel like that for real. So they're not lying to us. They're not really lying to us at all. And where you see a concealed spot, I just put the primer around it a little. So next time, just do it before if you want to. But it's not a big deal. It's nothing to worry about. So yeah, so now you know what to do. You know what you did earlier, which was the cleanse, tone, moisturize, add your primer, conceal, and then onto what we're here to do, which is to apply our foundation. And you can use a brush to apply your foundation. You can use a blender, which is the blending sponge to apply it. You can use a makeup wedge to apply it, and whatever you desire, even your fingers to apply it. So it all depends on the finish that you're looking for. It depends on that. So for me, I am going to use what is known as a kabuki flat top brush. That's what it is. It's a kabuki brush. It's just a very little brush, and it's really round but a flat top, and it give you that, you know, to when you start using it, it just do that little motion there. I don't know, I can't explain all of that, but I know kabuki brush are some of the best brush, and it depends on the quality one that you choose, because some of them are garbage. I bought one before and it has a name and it never gave me justice. This don't even have a name. I just saw it somewhere and I purchased it, and it's doing a good job. Or you can use a blending sponge or your blender, like I said, and just do it. This gives, according to a lot of people, this gave a flawless finish and all of that. So you can use it. It depends what you're going for, how you want your face to look for the day. That's it. But in this tutorial, I am just teaching you how to do it really basic. So far, we are going to use our brush and apply it. Maybe in another video I'll show you how to use the sponge, and maybe another video the wedge. But in this case, I am using I didn't show you what I'm using. I'm using my foundation from Maybelline, and it's a Fit Me type brand one. Hope you can see it. I bought this some time ago, and it's a dewy plus smooth. That's the type, and it's from Maybelline. And with that, it's a liquid foundation. So you have foundation that are of cream and foundation that are of liquid. When I use my black opal, it is more, I have one here but I can't get up to get it right now. It is a cream foundation, but what I like about black opal, I think it gives full coverage, so I like it. It was a go-to, but then I decided to do or try something new, so I am using this one. I've been using it for a while, not just now, and I do like the finish of it. So yeah, I put a little on my brush, and I'm going to show you what I do. I just tap it here, I just tap it here, and again a little product goes a far way. So you can apply by like dabbing it into your skin, or you can just, you know, use a little circular motion, so to speak. It all depends on what you want. And I must say to you, the way you use your brush gives you a different finish. Trust me, it does. And I learned that before, and I was like, wow, yeah, it does. And for me, I considered myself not to have the perfect face structure. I have a long face, that's what I call it, and not an oval shaped face. So what I do, I try to use my brush in a technique to create that dimension that I want. So like for areas under my eyes, I wouldn't go down, I would go wide. Why? Because I want to give my face that depth, like, you know, like a, not broad, but a little wider look. Yeah. So I do like this just to get that. Yeah, and then I will do like this. So you're trying to bring it out, right? I did the same thing over here. I swipe, I bring it out and up. And this is where you apply your foundation. And because I don't have anything on my eye, I'm going to bring my foundation on my eye. And because I'm not adding any shadow to my eye in this tutorial, so I definitely want my foundation to cover my eye, and then for my forehead it's really big. Yeah, it is, but I love it. It's high. I have high forehead. So if you do what you want to do, you don't want to just rub like this. You want to flatten it a little with your makeup. So it's a technique. So you just do like this. You go like this into your hairline so that there is no demarcation line at the end of doing your makeup. So you do things like this and you carry it out, and it definitely give you that dimension that you desire. Because if your forehead did flatter, you want it to look high, then you would do something like more like a circle. You wouldn't be carrying it out, because that would be even flatter, right? So yeah, and then you just do it. And if you need a little more, don't you know, like I said, a little product, for me this is good, but a little product goes a far way. I just tap it like this. I just tap a little more on it, my brush, like this, this little, yeah. And then I'll do areas like where I'm little, like I know I have my cheek is patty, so I will tend to put a little more underneath. It's just because I'm not using anything to hide anything, right? So yeah, I even forget that I was hiding that spot because I don't do those stuff. Because when you're hiding it, you wouldn't rub it, you would just dab it on it, right? So I forget it. And so forth. And close your lips. Nothing is wrong if a little of it go on it, but you don't want to on it. You make sure you get in between these places. And if you are not wearing any highlights or shadow and you really want to get your makeup up here, your foundation rather up here, so that you can have, I'm putting my brush in my hair, it's a good thing it's mine, so that you can, you know, have that coverage so nothing will look off. What you need is a concealer brush, and you just put some of your foundation on the brush and do something like this just to get it really even out, because you don't want to look like, oh, you have 10 different skin tone. So you do something like this, because I guess that you're not going to use any, so you can just tap it into your skin like this too. I don't require a lot because that's why I chose a concealer for my brow that is even close to my skin tone in this sense, so that when I do things like this, I don't have to worry about having anything out of place or anything. So if I don't want to add anything else to my thing, I'm good to go. So you can just do it like this all over. Just a little flat brush to get it exactly how you want it, right? So as you can see, my face is just one tone, one color. And if you are going to do highlights, which we're not doing in this video or in this tutorial, you don't want to put your foundation up onto your eye. Why? It will cause your eye to crease, because there will be too much product when you apply that highlight. So if you are going to highlight, don't do it. But like in this case, we're not highlighting anything, so we're trying to make sure everything is covered and looks really nice and natural, right? So yeah, so now this is what is happening. My hair is keep coming in my face. So yeah, when you wear false hair, this is what happens sometimes. So yes guys, so now that I completely apply my foundation to my face, that's all you need to do. It's really simple. The next step is to set this foundation in place so it doesn't remove and you can have it last you for an entire day, is to use your powder. You can use whatever powder works for you. And the powder that I am using is a powder from MAC. Yes, and this is what it looks like. Hopefully you can see it. And the color is A50. is NW48. Sorry guys, this is not the original powder that I use. I normally use Honey Amber from Forever Flawless, but on Canada Amazon I just can't get that shade, and currently where I'm at I can't get it anywhere, so I am trying this powder for the very first time. So if you don't think it's my complexion or anything, you can tell me. Because of the pandemic, I wasn't even able to match it. So it was the eye judgment one, and I'm going to see how it worked in this video, of course, because I haven't done anything to use it as such. So yeah, so the next thing, like I said, is to set your foundation. So you're gonna get your powder brush, and I am using my brush that I have long ago from BH Cosmetic, and you just tapping it into your powder, and this is a pressed powder that I am using. All right, so it's a pressed powder, but I tap into it and I kind of knock off the excess, and then you just press it into your skin like this. So under my eye, I will go like this. And like I said, this is from MAC. I'm just going to see how it works for me. It's my first time using it. So let's see if I get that flawless look. And you know what guys, the same way you apply your foundation technique is the same way you want to do your powder, because you know what you're going for. And you want to make sure you just put a little into your hairline, because you don't want that demarcation line or anything. So yeah, you just tap it in like this. I like to tap it in, like pat it into my skin, so that I set my foundation, and then I just slightly do things like this. That's how I go about doing it when I do it. So I go back very light, you know, like an airbrush light thing, and then I'm gonna put it all over my eye also, because we know what we did to the eye just now. And even though I'm using it for the first time, I think it's a little bit dark for my skin, but or it is the Fit Me, because I think whenever I use the Fit Me, it's my skin tone and everything when they match it, and it was really close. But I somehow think it's a little darker whenever I put it onto my complexion, but that's fine. It's not that bad. It's not that obvious. And then I'll still do this for the powder here too. Right, so I'm using a eyeshadow brush to just put the pressed powder onto my highlight area of my brow, because we're not using anything on the face, so you want to make sure everything is nicely done, covered, and you know, set in place, so it can last for the time frame that you're going for. Yeah, so that's what I like to do. So you use smaller brushes in places that you can't get it done. So guys, there you have it, a simple, very simple foundation, how to apply it as a beginner, and how to even protect your face and, you know, have everything looking flawless. I'm sure it does look flawless to you. You can look up to me. It does. So what you want to do, because this is something that you want to, like, you're going on the road, but you don't want to be extreme, but you want to have a little glow or a little look going on your face, you just apply your foundation, do your brow, apply your foundation, and you might want to pop your eyes a little. So what you can do, grab a mascara. Yes girls, grab a mascara and just, you know, get your eyes popping. You don't even have to put anything on your waterline, but you can also do that, but we're not doing the eyes, so I don't want to go into all of that. I just want to show you these little things that you can do to wear your foundation just like this. And your brow, I didn't do the brow here because I already did a tutorial on it, and I will leave that link in the end screen so you can go ahead and watch it if you want to see how to do your brow really natural to complement a natural seamless foundation look. And yeah, we'll go ahead with the other eye just the same way. That's it. And yeah, this is an everyday look, simple and natural after you're applying that little mascara to give that eye that little dimension and to brighten up the face a little more. You want to go ahead and you can even pop your face with your favorite lip color, your lip gloss, or just a lip protector, because I'm not showing you how to do the eye or the lip. In this case, I am going to just use a lip protector, right, which is a lip therapy. This little thing here, it's kind of old. I've been using it for a year now basically. I bought this for winter every time, and I bought it in Walmart. So I just do this, and you can use your lip pencil, or you can use your lip brush to apply this. But I just do it like that, and in this case it looks like a little brownish thing because I put the foundation. But if I didn't want the foundation on it, I'll just blot it out like this. So I just have my natural lip, and then I just go in and do this. Yeah, so guys, this is what it looks like. Yeah, simple foundation tutorial. Yeah, so this is it. So this is the look, guys. This is how it look. A very simple way to apply a flawless foundation, and it's for a new beginner, it's for a new person, a beginner, whoever you are, or even if you just want to try something new with your foundation. It's this simple and easy, and we have come to the end of our video for today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for subscribing. Please come back. Please watch again. I am happy to have you always supporting my channel. Continue to support my channel. Peace out.